winning, can't nobody hold me. Can't nobody. We winning, yeah. We winning, yeah. We winning, can't nobody hold me, yeah.
I'm gonna do this here on this podcast, though. I just think the question still remains like, this means something where every strong black male image, damn near everyone, has to at some point emasculate himself, put on a dress, put on a wig, put on boobs, and act like the opposite sex. There has to be something said about that. We can't just keep sweeping this under the rug and next person, who's going to be next? You know what I mean? You got everybody you got that's supposed to be a man taking care of his family, a provider, a leader, should not have to go to those measures. Now, my thing will be, we're not telling you how to create, but what about the other things that could have been done to create that empire? My question would be, why address? And how were you so comfortable doing this for all these years? And how do you think this is right? And Mr. Push, because he
does, in your opinion, Martin Lawrence, somebody that we hold very high in respect, does he get a little bit more of a pass than a Tyler Perry does, in your opinion, and why, if he does?
I don't want to use the word pass or anything, but I'll say that it's suspect. Even though it was kind of funny. We can say that. I mean, watching that shit back in the day, Shanae and shit, it was funny back in the day. And back then, we didn't think too much about it. I think that when it started to become a pattern, when we started to see, like, it was almost like a ritual for these prominent black men in Hollywood to always, have these roles, and especially when you're talking about, a lot of these men in Hollywood early on, and even now, not even be able to land roles, only can land these homosexual roles putting on dresses, clowning themselves, doing handstands and backflips. These roles are always widely available, it seems like, to destroy the image further. I mean, if you look at it, the image of the black man is totally being torn down in the media. We don't need no niggas putting on no fucking dress, dog. Like, we need to see more, black lawyers, black doctors, black scientists. We need to see images like that. Black men saving the world, Black Panther shit. You don't need to see us drug dealers, guys putting on dresses. This guy's a goddamn comedian. This nigga is always, in like a fucking clown, man. Some of these dudes is fucking nothing more but clowns and comedians, We're the serious men. We're the businessmen. We're the leaders. We're the entrepreneurs. That's progressive thinking. We don't see those type of images enough. So it don't move me when I see a nigga put on a fucking dress. It just don't.
And Tyler Perry has what it takes. And he has, the compounding to give us these positive black images. And he
got the money, everything.
And I'm not saying that he does, because he always has a black man coming to save the day of a black woman being treated like shit of a black man successful. It's always that middle class man having to build up and do it, which is great, but start giving just positive images and not putting any villain in the role. We're not trying to give any criticism. It's just we need to see that more. As far as Martin, I want to talk about Martin real quick, because like you said, and you brought this up as far as kids being impressionable. It was funny because as we grew up, we watched him do Sinead and we watched Jamie Foxx do Wanda and all this shit. And we were just, it was never a thought in our head, well, damn, we got to dress like that. It was just, damn, that nigga's ugly as a bitch. That's an ugly bitch.
Yeah.
Like, God damn. And now then it makes me think even further, like going through the porno phases. Like, I love titties, I love ass, but don't show me one dick on the television. It was something that it just wasn't natural for us to just fucking be comfortable with. It ain't got shit to do. I know a lot of people are going to listen and say, oh, you got to be comfortable in your own skin to do that. No, the fuck you don't. You can also be very comfortable in your skin to say no.
There you go.
And not do it.
Right.
Doesn't mean you are not comfortable in your skin if you don't feel comfortable, if you don't want to put on a fucking dress. That ain't got nothing to do with comfortability. That's your fucking rights and your morals as a human being and as a man or a woman or whatever you stand by. I ain't doing that shit. That's
Dave
not what
Chappelle turned it down. He talked about it. He said, I ain't doing that shit. No, like you can't find nothing else.
Never seen Denzel in no dress. Now they would talk about him getting shot in his ass and
right.
training day.
That's different.
That's different, man.
Right.
Alonzo ain't gay.
That's what I'm saying. Right. You and if you did see Denzel in a dress, it will ruin every image that you ever had of Denzel.
Yeah, he knows that.
Right. Like I'm not gonna it's not acceptable for Denzel to put on a fucking dress at this point. It's just not. Some guys you kind of expect it. I'm gonna be real. Your Jamie Foxxes, the guys that are kind of, borderline or whatever. Damn. You kind of expect them niggas, you know what I mean? To pop out here on the dress and wear pink lipstick. But yeah, man, it just, that's how they dress.
Indeed, man. I mean, Look, man. Listen, we would love to interview Tyler Perry, and sit here and have this conversation with him because we have the utmost respect for him and things that he's doing out there. These are just questions that we've never had answered. And as two black men who watched Tyler Perry, watched the shows and the plays come to life, and then that breed into the movies, and our mothers and our aunts watching it, talking about this shit. We watched it from step to finish, whether we watched the movies or anything in particular or not. And I've watched a couple of the movies. I've seen them, and I've watched what was going on. And great message, and you can see how women can draw to the shit. And he had his target audience in hand, and he grabbed them hook, line, and sinker. But just want to ask him the question.
A lot of people will be mad about this, you know what I mean, for us giving our, opinions on this. But here's the thing,
it's the fucking truth.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's real talk. It just is what it is.
Uncensored truth, goddamn it. That's why we called ourselves them fucking censored truth when we came in here, because we couldn't wait to come in here and give you it uncensored, raw, and real. Right. We sat back and we were looking at this brother, and we was like, damn, he's doing some great things. Salute. But when you said a dress got you to where you went, I'm thinking to myself, damn, at what cost did all of this go down?
At what cost?
At the expense of a black male image? We'd love to know.
It definitely contributed to tearing that shit down even more. And maybe people might think that's that or whatever.
Tell me how it's not. Y'all tell me how it's not.
Right. We just laid out, all the images that you see. We don't have to go through all the movies and stuff that we see. It just goes down a list, man. The black male image is under attack, I think, and we need more people that are going to have these directing powers and studios to just put more positive images. Maybe Tyler Perry might turn around and do that with his next movies and give us some crazy shit. Maybe it's just a means, like you said, but we shall see. We shall see, man. All in all, LA was amazing. Yeah. It was great to be out there the last couple of days to smoke all that good West Coast herb. You heard? Yeah, man. See the beautiful people, engage with the people, take pictures, watch shows. It's great to be back home to do what we do. We'll be hitting the next city near you real soon. Got some great things going on with Digital Soapbox. Did we cross everything today, man? Sure, we went over. We hit a lot of things, definitely. We hit everything up. Yep. Word, man. So what's today? Tuesday, episode 181 in the books, 182 in the books. We'll be back Thursday. Yeah. For another episode, man. And yeah, that's all, man. It's definitely a powerful, lineup. So, again, we're gonna keep dropping 4 to 5 episodes a week. We are back on it, fresh off a trip from LA. So if you enjoyed the podcast and what you heard, whether you're listening at work, anywhere you're at, please do not forget to leave us a rating at the bottom. If you enjoyed it, please leave a 5-star. If you didn't, leave whatever you feel, is applicable to the podcast and what we do. But one thing is for sure, so certain, we ain't gonna stop, man. I'm going to tell you how this right now for the people watching on YouTube, how I might put this in the front of my videos. What you need to do right now, if you like what you see, if you like what you're watching right here on the Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast, whether on Viral Hip Hop News Uncensored, the Uncensored Street Podcast official channel, you need to hit that link in the description box right now. Yeah. Get your ass to the Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and all major online outlets exclusively with the Digital Soapbox Network. We drop content, like Oga said, 4 to 5 days a week. We're coming at you nonstop. The promotion train has begun. Yeah. We're about to take this shit over, man. Salute to still over that Digital Soapbox Network. All of our fans that listen, all the new fans that will be listening and watch. We love y'all, man. We will be back at y'all Thursday evening. Yes, sir. Episode 183. Can't wait. Yes, sir. With that being said, family, we're out of here. Y'all have a great, great night. Peace.